Hello, fellow crafters and paper artisans. It's Chandra with StockednStuffed. I am here for the Flowers and Critters, Critters and Flowers collaboration hosted by Poetspice. We are posting videos on the second Wednesday of each month for 2026 that include animals, bugs, flowers, those kind of things. And I am realizing that I have a lot more things with flowers than I do critters. I don't have a lot of various animals. And so, what I do have is a lot of dog things. So I did dogs in February and I am back in May with dogs again. I also have a lot of friends with dogs, and I looked at my birthday list and I thought that I had quite a few dog owners on that list, and so I decided to do the sheet load and some things from my dog stash. So I had this paper. It is called it is from Bella Boulevard, and it's called the Cooper Collection, and I use both the Paws sheet and the Good Boy sheet. As you can see on the sheet load for May, there's two different printed papers, and those are the two I used. And I'll show you that in just a second. And I also used I did another set for sheet load that I'll do a different video for, because one side was dog oriented, I should say, and then the other side was just colorful. So I just used it all for my sheet load. And then I pulled out my Place and Time stamp set. It's just all doggy heads, different dogs. And I had already had some stamped and cut into circles. Not sure what I had used them for, but they were in my stash. So I just decided to use them. And this is picnic weather. And I also have the 6x6, but I pretty much used it up for, because it was more picnicky. There were a couple of pet things in there, but that 6x6 pad, if it's not already smashed, it's very close to being. I also used Sassy's Paws and Dog Sentiments from the emergency card kit number 80, which I think was September of 2025. But I just save them whenever she has them free to download on Patreon, and I just keep them in my Google Drive. So I actually cut and pasted it onto, not cut and paste. What did I do? I copied. So each page, let me start over. Each page has several sentiments, but I just wanted to use Have a Pawsome Birthday. There were lots of others. And so I used my snippet tool, saved it as a JPEG, put it in Cricut, and put it on a 3-inch circle and cut it. I flattened and cut it, but I did not, when I did that, I should have made the circle another color so I could see, because I ended up with the square that I had snipped. It kind of stuck out the top, and I was gonna leave it, but then it looked like cat ears and not dog ears. So I trimmed it off, and I'd had a little bit of a spot that was not as straight, and so I put a dog bone there. So, I'm just going to self-correct. I am not starting anything over. And so this is what I ended up with. And what do I want to say? So there's my two papers. I think this one is the Good Boy and this one is the Paws. And then I used this the paper, there's the same behind the paws and behind the circle. And then I did ink the circle with just brown ink, not even a dark brown, just kind of a lighter taupe kind of color. And so here are my cards. And I also used ChatGPT to create some inside card sentiments. And I just did 5 different ones. I made 5 cards because I had 5 people that had dogs on my birthday list for May. So I did 5 cards in this print, and then I did some more from the back side, and then I ran them on that paper as well. And I printed them in, it's really a dark red, but it was as close to brown as I had, that without having to go and choose a color. And they're not very centered, but and then I used the scraps that I had left from my card, from my 12 by 12 paper. Okay, so those are my cards. So they are, you know, the critters and flowers collaboration, as well as my first set of sheet load and the things I used. So you see at the beginning and the end of this video, the people, the collaborators in this monthly collaboration, and check them out. And they always have such cute stuff that they've made. So please check them out and have a great day.